I must not Tetrisphere. Tetrisphere is the mind killer. Tetrisphere is the little death that brings total obliteration. Tetrisphere was once Phear. Phear was developed for the Atari Jaguar. Phear found itself homeless. Phear was rescued by Nintendo. Nintendo made Phear into Tetrisphere. Nintendo had the rights to the Tetris name just lying around. Tetrisphere became a hit on the N64. I will review Tetrisphere. I will end this drawn-out allusion to Dune now. Tetrisphere isn't Tetris. Let's get this straight. Some of the blocks look familiar, but that's really where the similarity ends. Whereas Tetris was all about completing lines of blocks, Tetrisphere is about matching like blocks. By sliding blocks around the sphere and dropping new blocks to start chain reactions, you blast, break, and dynamite your way through layer after layer, trying to expose the delicious creamy core, and allow some strange ball-shaped robot to escape. It's a very different flavor of action, but the net result is about the same, a simple concept that becomes pad-crushingly intense after a while. Each sphere is covered in up to 3 different shapes of blocks. It's up to you to drop the oncoming blocks so as to align them in groups of 3 or more, which makes those explode, awards points, and allows you just a few more seconds to think of your next move. Think too long, however, and the sphere will start closing in on you, forcing your next drop if it comes too close. If this drop doesn't clear any pieces, it's registered as a miss. 3 misses, and your game is over. Fortunately, special jewel-textured pieces cause your chains to resolve much more slowly, until eventually they're going about as fast as molasses during an ice age. As stages progress, your thinking time is cut shorter and shorter, until the last levels it's just a mad dash to eliminate what you can before death closes in. In addition to the standard single mode, there's a hide-and-seek progression which brings into play different goals and modes for gameplay. Some place a huge tower on the sphere and ask you to clear out the area immediately around it. Some demand that you drop a non-reactive brick piece to the core of the sphere. And just don't ask about Crystal Tower. Just don't ask. There's also a puzzle mode which tasks you with clearing a pile of blocks in just a set number of moves, and a head-to-head 2-player mode for when your fear overwhelms you and you absolutely need a friend. While the sound effects are fairly standard and repetitive, the techno soundtrack is one of the real stars of this game. Each track is iPod-worthy in its own right, and even if there's anything that rubs you the wrong way, your favorite tune is just a pause menu away. It's a fantastic addition to the immersive aspect of the game. This is just one of those puzzlers that sucks you in and refuses to let go. There's always one more bit of real estate that needs cleared out, one more block to shift, one more chain to start. Tetrisphere may not be a real Tetris game, but perhaps that's an unfair presumption in the first place. It didn't ask to be a Tetris game, it was fine just being Phear. But perhaps it was for the best. Despite almost no marketing, it was one of the better-selling N64 games of 1997. Strip away your expectations and all the things you associate with the name. Only excellence will remain.